I don't know, nigga. We couldn't do that last time. Yes, after I got this new internet, I tried it when you couldn't connect to it, and you was like, I don't know what's up with that. We go high speed. I'm like, I know, nigga. Is there a way you can take this one deal off the screen on the right hand side? Oh man. Allow no rushing TDs. That's gonna be awful. No, I don't know how to do it. It won't let me do nothing right now. Well, I don't know how to not do it. What?
From the oldest capital
What
city
year?
in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. The scene a few
No,
moments
there ain't no
ago,
corners
here it
out. Let me
is. It's
wait till
unlike
another year when
any
there's
other in
corners out.
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dublin Celtic Tigers and the Mexico City Golden Eagles.
Well, there ain't no corners in the draft, Pete. There ain't no good corners, not no good ones.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ah, wrong play. Already jacked up. Looks like Christmas out here.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Now Rosen to throw on second down.
Oh, come on, David Johnson. Sorry, bomb.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Here we go now.
Now Rosen. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now Rosen on first down.
Oh, come on, Rosen.
Picked off at the 48. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
No!
Room to run inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Oh.
Scripted diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that
Almost broke
this
down
early
on
in
me.
the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
They go play action here on first down.
Come on! You can't even tackle. This makes me so mad.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw on second down. Goodman. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Yeah, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. On third down, Goodman. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in
I
the
didn't
NFL
realize
game,
without you.
but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team, as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25.
I did. Threw an interception right off the bat.
27-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I don't know if he was a draft pick my first year, or if he was already on the team.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Johnson did something?
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps
normally does.
from many of the other backs in the league.
And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a
That's the one that was number 2 in the league.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
No.
you're able to hit a receiver and
He's a young guy. And Jordy Nelson's white.
But in this situation,
rush coming, and he's taken down.
I didn't even see it.
Fowler in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
I was trying to.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up
How's
second
that
and
man
5.
averaging 30 yards or 10 yards a run?
Because his first one went for 25.
On second down, Elliott. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Goodman. And that's complete to Croft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah, I can't stop
His
that.
first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I knew he was too, and I couldn't do nothing about it. Yes.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Oh, come on.
I call
Chandler
that play a
Jones is out.
success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
You know, he'd have picked right through the zone, too. If I'd have ran the zone, he'd have found somebody wide open. My zone ain't no good.
Looking to throw on second down. Goodman forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Williams.
My linebackers in secondary are
Down to the 9.
not the greatest.
A good pickup there, a 22. Now Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
Why?
these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
No matter what coverage I run, he's going to run right through it.
They can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds
My
of the
defense
offensive
can't
guys.
run it.
What do we do? Because now you don't have a
Come
go-to play.
on!
And he'll take it into the end zone.
I had to do just run around the outside like stupid.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I should have had that in the backfield. My dude just sitting there running around.
Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline.
I can't get used to these defense controls when I switch to
Could you
players.
feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead.
Yeah,
So
like I'm
all
going to
the
have time to
coaching
listen to a voice
staffs do.
message when I'm playing the game feed.
Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
Here we go now.
On first down, it's Rosen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he works his way forward for a couple of past the 30.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. This is Johnson. He's got it.
Spin, man.
That was close.
Spin.
That was close.
That one good
My
for
man won't
15 in the
spin.
first.
Those thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them.
He's
But
supposed to be like one of the baddest running backs in the league. He's just bad.
Loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
It's normal.
Rosen on 1st and 10.
Oh, again!
Intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Goodman buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Blocking the back. Yeah,
so a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
They ain't gonna running on me again.
The guys who just gave up that play.
To throw on 2nd down. Goodman. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Come on,
ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets them a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gone, 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 gone.
Off play action. Goodman dancing to his left. And nearly picked off.
Pet Pete.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Boon,
A final shot before break. Goodman. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our
Yeah,
EA
thing
Sports
is to get the
Halftime
ball
Report.
boy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
No,
just
I'm
working
not.
with them.
He's already scored. I can't
Here's
score
what
now.
we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them.
He's picking off everything I try to break open.
See how they handle any
I can't break open.
that might be made defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
This nigga's trying to run on me.
as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He's trying to break me.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
70-some-odd yards.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the lineman.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on, give me the ball.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback.
Yeah,
the ball
watch this
gets
fool
away from
fake fun
him.
on me.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction,
I'll take
downfield,
that.
or
Yeah.
moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Can't even spin out of there.
As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop
All right,
defensively.
come
now
on,
a chance really to set
Joshua.
the tone here
You
in
gotta do
quarter
better
3.
than you here.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. You can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection, did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
The O-line is trash.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Set. Green 39.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Yeah, I know you're tight end with
And
a
he's
cut
able to get
there.
out to the 32, brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now back out comes the offense.
Come on,
This crew
man.
had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you
Oh,
like your
damn it,
defense,
yeah.
because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Leopard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go to Elliott again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got
under a heavy rush and down he goes. The son Reddick in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
He was bringing the heat.
Told you I was letting the dogs loose. Well, yeah, my linebackers are bad. My best one's like a 74.
Cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Come on, go get the ball. Patterson.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right
Yeah, one big play. I can't even get a throw off. I'm supposed to get one big play.
To their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here we go now.
To throw is Rosen.
Come on!
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Oh, man.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
He brought the hell.
Here's Andy Lee now. As he'll punt it away.
Yeah, if I would have waited any longer, I'd have been sitting in the stadium. How did they give him the hell? Do x-rays and stuff.
Retake those ankles.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Again to Elliott.
Ah, there he went.
There's it. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a good way to get your quarterback killed.
That time escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I didn't even want to spin like that. I wanted to spin and get out of bounds.
The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Come on, block him.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final
Thank you, running back.
of quarter number 3. Back now
I saw him coming a mile away and I couldn't do nothing about it.
It looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Crap, here comes another blitz.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Going up top. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point.
Come on.
Lost the football.
Come. Somebody grab the ball. Thank you,
Call
please.
it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest
One of your players.
now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a handoff, Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Out of position on defense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go now.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Over his head.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Goodman.
Oh, shit, I threw it to the wrong guy.
Incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Well, I think
there wasn't even nobody around him either. That's
these
stupid.
guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Off the play fake. Goodman. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown. A big
Stupid switching, and I hate that switch when it happens.
touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go now.
Here's Rosen. He's going to rifle
Come
on
on.
the left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Now let's go. 3.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. Screenplay, Johnson. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Rosen will throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Leopard. Now let's go. Green, 39.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. What a spin.
He's
going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Hurry up, here we go.
He's going to get it running right, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. David Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2.
Watch it now, Barney.
And now it's Rosen looking. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Another carry tonight for the workhorse.
Come on, man.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is Allen, and hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
No!
Here, and we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. All right, here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Catch the ball.
His throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
No. Check. Patriot. Good.
Off play action. Goodman. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're
broken collarbone.
Super. Come on.
Victory. Well, you shouldn't have kept pressing them.
On now is the punter.
That's what you do at the end of a game.
To kick this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
come on, man. Throw the ball correctly.
We get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10, it's Rosen again. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, nowhere to go here. He lost the
Come on.
And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Sure you're ready to get out of here, right?
Yes.
And they will take a knee here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Oh, man.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all
No, it
teams,
wouldn't.
no matter where they're predicted to finish,
Well,
talk
it was
about
a good game for
protecting
me.
your home turf. They were able to
It was
do
a good
that
game.
here in this
I
one.
enjoyed
Similar
playing
to a
again.
tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you
Oh,
hold on
it's
to it.
trash.
They
You can't
got
do
it
nothing.
done, and they feel very
What?
good about that victory.